ourselves a little situation here. Ready for me to get in? I wish they had handles or something.
Put your hands on both sides right there. Hold on, I got you.
Now, can I come over and help you?
Hey YouTubers, Becky here, coming to you this week from the Flaming Gorge National Recreation Area in Utah. We just launched our kayaks from our campsite on the Green River. We were boondocking on Jug Handle Road, more about that later, but what a great place to put the kayaks in. Fantastic to be able to do it from the campsite, not to have to load them up and drive somewhere, paddle up into this cove and turn around and come back. Beautiful scenery, beautiful views. Makes you wonder what it looked like before they built the dam and this got flooded. But if it wasn't flooded, we wouldn't be able to do this.
I thought about taking my sweatshirt off before I got in the canoe or the kayak. I'm glad I left it on. It's a little nippy out here. Just the water being cold adds to that. It was 39 when I got up at 5:30 this morning. It had got up to 50 by the time we got on the water.
As we floated around here at the end, we saw no less than 5 goose families with little goslings, and we saw 2 loons that kept popping up and disappearing. The GoPro just does not pick that kind of thing up. That's the only disadvantage of using that kind of camera. Just believe me, they were in here and it was adorable.
Okay, there was birds in here. Looked like they were bringing up fish. So there's got to be some fish in this water somewhere for as many geese as there are to be in here with their little ones. There's got to be something in here for them to eat. Hopefully it got something on the GoPro. We shall see. This little inlet here has been a really nice float. I'm not going to go any farther because I do not want to disturb those birds. But wow, straight from our campsite, we launched right off the beach, right on the Green River.
Then we came around a bend and saw this golden eagle. It had just grabbed a crab off the beach, and apparently this raven, crow, whatever it is, thought it should be its lunch and was harassing the eagle. I apologize for the quality of this footage. It was taken with Dave's cell phone from a rocking kayak. And of course, we did go down to the dam and walk around in the areas where they allow you to now. A lot of restricted areas. The visitor center was closed, but there are some gorgeous views. But what we enjoyed most about the area was the birds.
Turn back this way. There you go. There you go.
Look at the dance.
And then the morning we were packing up to leave, we had a herd of antelope wander through our camp.
This is a great boondocking spot. We're the only ones here. Of course, it's first week of May, so nothing else is open yet. Campgrounds aren't open. The visitor center wasn't open at the Flaming Gorge yesterday, but we saw golden eagle, we saw loons. This morning we had antelopes cut through across the road. We saw an osprey attacking a goose yesterday. It's just been a good time here. You know, we have no set plans. We have no timed tickets bought. We don't have any campgrounds paid for. We are just free flow camping at this point. So it's not been a big issue. Weather up north was a little nasty while we were here, so it's just good that we stopped here. So we've got ourselves a situation here. We came in here on Jug Hollow Road in the Flaming Gorge National Recreation Area on Sunday afternoon from Vernal, Utah, Dinosaur National Monument. At the time, they were calling for a little rain that night, and then maybe some sprinkles the next couple days with snow flurries mixed in, nothing major. I'm doing my circle check here this morning before we pull the slides in. So then it did rain Sunday night. We got out Monday morning, kayaked on the Green River, and as we were getting the kayaks loaded, we saw a thunderstorm coming from my right here. And it pretty much rained most of the afternoon into the evening. The problem is that Jug Hollow Road, we are 3 miles back on what's actually Pipeline Road, a little branch off of Jug Hollow Road, which really is not a major deal, except there is one hill on Jug Hollow Road. Not long, pretty steep, and there's really no gravel on it. And we just didn't want to try to take the coach out through that yesterday, which was our plan. So instead, we just took the Jeep out. Since we didn't get to go see the gorge on Monday because of the thunderstorm, we took Little Red out. We've got ourselves a little situation here. We are boondocking about 3 miles back on this gravel dirt road, and we've had some rain and stuff the last couple days. What a muddy mess all over Little Red. It's still got mud on the hood. I guess they got that coming back in yesterday because the road is still a little muddy. Had some dew this morning here, which is cool. But we are thinking that we can get the rig out this morning, so that's the plan. We are trying to get ready to roll. I'm actually going to drive the Jeep. We're not going to load it to try to keep some of the weight off of the coach. But we don't think we're going to have any problems this morning. Dave's out checking what the road looks like right now. Looks like we're good to bring the slides in. I don't see any issues there. He's got a door open to see if he wants me to wait there, but we're going to give it a try. Probably not going to be able to film because I'm going to be driving the Jeep and it's a stick shift, but we'll see what we can do. So I guess the plan is I'm going ahead of Dave. That way if he has to pull it, he can use this. Whew, here we go. And he get out. Dusty dry, but we are not slinging any mud this morning. That is a good sign. Looks like there has been some other vehicles in and out of here since we were in and out yesterday, which is also good because that helps dry the road up a little bit. I tell you what, this makes me very hesitant to do any boondocking back these long gravel roads anymore. It would not have been a problem if it hadn't been for just this one hill. I'll try to show you as I go up. Got a little ways to go here, but you know, it's a mixed emotion thing. It was a great place to boondock, but if it had continued to rain, and the forecast was not for it to continue to rain, but if it had, we'd have been stuck here for who knows how long. This is the most I've driven the Jeep. I've moved it a few times in campgrounds, but I've never really driven it this much all in one day. Dave, but I gotta get out of his way. Gotta get to the top of the hill. I gotta get out of his way. Can't be in his way. No. I have stopped to let the big rig go by. I'm gonna shut it off because Dave's gonna switch drivers anyway. Here she comes. We had snow to the north and south of us yesterday, so we kind of lucked out that way if it got snowed on. Oh, I wonder if you want something.
Come back here. It's all muddy up there, so that way we don't track mud in the RV.
Okay, he wants me to back up. He's going to load down there where it's a little drier.
Get over in the center of the road there, and then I'll tell you when you turn in. All right, now turn driver. All right, hold that. I can get by you.
Okay. I thought I was coming to him, but he's driving past me. Little Red is loaded up, and we're going to be heading north. So you can see this guy tried to come in yesterday and ended up having to just grab a spot here. He had snow on his roof, snow on the front of the RV. Like I said, there was snow north and south of here yesterday.
When at the Dutch John area of the Flaming Gorge National Recreation Area, be sure to check out the world's largest fishing fly and get you a really good meal at the Dutch John Resort Steakhouse.